And just like that, another episode coming flying off the shelves here at The Ugly Reality. I am your host, The Mask, and with us is The Outsider. Outsider, what the fuck happened last week?
It was a nice little test run with a special guest host that we have yet to be introducing. He took apparently a sabbatical today. Mm-hmm. It was a holiday week, so I understand. He's currently trapped in Australia. He did make it out for Thanksgiving though, which is great. He spent 1 day with his family, but God forbid he actually shows up for something important,
right?
Which is our podcast. You know, he was here last week. I'm not gonna lie, the first 20 minutes seemed like a travesty. But the good news is, as we kept on going, it got better and better. The unfortunate news for that, though, when it started to get better, we found out that the camera had COVID and died. You know, so we didn't really catch the latter part of the portion of the podcast.
Not regular COVID, not deadly COVID, like the South African variant COVID.
That obedient variant COVID.
Omicron. What do they call it?
Omarion?
Oh shit, we can't call it. We can't say it. We got to say COVID.
The Omarion variant.
The Omarion variant.
Got an icebox in my chest.
There you go. Fucking bump, son. Give you bumps.
Yeah, that's what pretty much happened, though. It was a hit and miss episode, but it would have been his first time.
Yeah.
It would have been a jolly good show to introduce one of the funniest people on the face of the planet.
A nice cherry popper.
He has a really strong beard. He has a really strong odor. He's a really strong man. So it would have been delightful.
He looks Muslim, which is...
yeah. Or one of those internet trolls that, you know...
He looks...
in the basement.
Arab, Middle Eastern. It's really weird. He looks Middle Eastern, but he could also... he's also like half black. We
call him Uncle Tom.
Call him the Runaway.
Well, both are pretty stereotypical, but...
She's a little runaway.
Hey, I can't say it. I can't say
You can't say it, but what you can say is, what was your week like? We had Thanksgiving this week.
We did.
We had, you posted something online where it was like, conquered, not stolen. Exactly. What was all that about?
As we all know it, the day after Thanksgiving is National Indigenous History Month, or History Day, sorry. History Day. They may as well give them a month. So the day prior to that is National Conquerors Day, which we know better as Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. A lot of people like to say, they like to pretend like the U.S. was stolen from a certain group of individuals instead of conquered. You know, if I go to your, if you have a girlfriend, right? And I happen to, you know, flirt with her and she says, hey, come scoop me up after this bozo drops me off. I'm like, I can. Now, baby, I want you to. Then guess what? I go pick her up. I conquer her. So stay woke, fellas. If your girl gets stolen, it's not stolen. She got conquered.
Sounds like rape.
She wants it. It's a beautiful, fruitful land. She wanted somebody strong with big guns.
You're making it sound like they forcefully took it.
No. They just said, hey, I want this. And the U.S. was like, I do too.
It's just the way you made it sound.
I said, what did I first say? Hey, baby, I want this. No. She said that to me. I was like, I'm not sure. And she was like, baby, I want this.
Oh, man.
Then I scooped her up. You got to pay attention.
Yeah, I don't know,
ears, man.
I don't know.
Stop being a little liberal, man. Don't hear what you want to hear.
Maybe.
Hear the facts of the case.
Mm-hmm. Maybe,
She wants that. Glenn, she wanted to leave that bozo, which was the Native Americans.
Okay.
Who couldn't start a fire without a fucking stone and a stick. Mm-hmm. You know, just fucking throw some lighters in there and some kerosene.
Yeah. Let's not make it sound like, oh my God, they just came out of nowhere. Fucking, oh my God, fucking pilgrims came running, fucking raining from the sky over here. And
to be fair, the pilgrims were cool people. They were just like, hey, I want to preach God over here in my way, and the Europeans over there in my home country don't let me. So can I just chill here for a bit? Y'all fellas can come eat. Bring your women, bring your kids. We got some snacks for you.
Let's watch the Detroit Lions play.
Yeah. Watch the Cowboys Raider game. You know,
Yeah.
A bunch of pilgrims watched that game. 38 million pilgrims.
38 million pilgrims.
That is a crazy amount for a Thanksgiving Day game.
They saw that was the highest rated game.
Yep.
Well, it's because it was in the middle of the day.
So it was last year's. And
Which
the years before.
Uh-huh.
So, you know.
Well, it was a good game. The Raiders and the Cowboys was a really good game.
Went down to the wire.
And it went down to overtime, right?
You know what didn't go down to the wire?
What?
The Native Americans winning.
First of all, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you enjoy?
Transitioned to football pretty well there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But
my Thanksgiving went well. Ate a lot. Turkey's always great. Oh, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
My favorite Thanksgiving dish is main or side?
Overall. Okay, let's go main, side, and then overall.
My main is ham. I love ham. Ham is my favorite.
You're a pork guy.
Turkey is but I'd rather have turkey the day after because you can make it into tortas.
All right.
Into tortas, which is kind of like an American sandwich, if you want to call it. I mean, a Mexican sandwich.
I was gonna say it's a Native American sandwich.
It's a Mexican sandwich. But ham, dude. Ham is where it's at. My favorite side. I love macaroni and cheese, but if there's no macaroni and cheese, I could substitute it for cheesy potatoes.
Cheesy potatoes over macaroni and cheese. Oh.
Depends how the macaroni and cheese is made. If the macaroni and cheese is made perfect, baked, with the crust on top, and it's really cheesy.
You can say that about cheesy potatoes.
Yeah, but
it's really baked well, made well. It's all day.
Yeah, but I would
potatoes over pasta.
I would take a plus macaroni and cheese over cheesy potatoes because I get tired of the potato.
Potatoes over pasta all day.
I get tired of potatoes.
I get tired of pasta.
Well, you know,
potato, right?
dude. Fucking and yeah, dude. So that's my favorite. My favorite main.
Would disagree with you.
The what?
The NFL player would disagree with you.
Which NFL player?
The one that said mac and cheese is trash.
Who the fuck said that?
What the fuck's his name? He went off on mac and cheese. He was like, "What the fuck, garbage? Who in the fuck likes mac and cheese?"
Dude, you could get green bean casserole off the fucking thing over fucking macaroni and cheese. I don't like green bean casserole. I don't know why the fuck we have it there.
There's a full quote. Want to say the full quote?
Sure.
I have never liked macaroni and cheese, and you know how they say like, "Oh, your taste buds change every 7 years." You just got to. Every time I try it, it's the same thing. And it's never going to change. It's never going to get better. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. I'm almost 30 now. I'm pretty set in my ways, and it's disgusting. Get it off the table. The bathrooms will be less busy, and everybody will have a better day. Jesus, man, don't like mac and cheese.
He can go suck a dick. Judon can go suck a dick. Macaroni and cheese is king, man. King of all. It's the king of sides to me. I could eat it Thanksgiving. I can eat it for barbecue with ribs or brisket or anything like that. Barbecue chicken. Oh, what else?
Dessert.
Look, so I was having this argument with a friend of mine.
There is no argument.
She's really into a flan.
Who the fuck likes flan?
That's but I guess in the Hispanic culture, flan is
we're Hispanic.
Yeah.
And it's trash.
Yeah. I like flan. Don't get me wrong. I love a good flan.
That's my mac and cheese right there. Shit, get it off the table.
I feel like flan. is a better. Flan is a better Halloween or Christmas dessert. Not Thanksgiving.
Belongs in the trash.
I like flan. I like flan. I like choco flan.
Choco flan.
But for Thanksgiving, you got to keep it. You got to keep it original. You got to keep it traditional, and it has to be pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and what else?
Pecans,
what else is it? Huh?
I'm allergic to pecans.
You're allergic to pecans? Oh, god dang it!
Makes my throat itchy.
Oh wow. Well, I like
College all over.
I like pecan pie, but you got to go with the OG, man. Pumpkin pie, and you got to put Cool Whip on it.
Whip.
Not whipped cream.
Thank you. God
has
damn it.
to be
I
the
was
Cool
making
Whip.
that argument.
Yep.
It's not the same damn thing.
It is not the same
Ready
thing.
Whip and Cool Whip, just because they have the word whip in it, does not make them equivalent.
It's because the Cool Whip, whether people want to admit it or not, the Cool Whip is creamier, and because of the aerosol in the can of the Cool Whip, it I don't know, it does something to the whip. It feels less I don't know, it has like a very
Ready Whip.
Ready Whip, whipped
Whip has
cream,
aerosol.
anything. Ready Whip or whipped cream.
Cool Whip comes in a container.
No, yeah, Cool Whip. Yeah. But I'm saying like whipped cream.
No, yeah.
Yeah, whipped cream or
Cool Whip in the aerosol can. I'm like, it's in the...
No, Cool. I said Cool Whip is creamier. Cool Whip, since it's not aerosol.
Yeah.
Since it's not aerosol, it's creamier, and you put it on, and it tastes better. It tastes sweeter.
Yes.
Ready Whip or whipped cream, because the aerosol is kind of airy. It has really no taste to it, and the texture is really off-putting, and then it melts real quick.
Shit belongs in ice cream, not pie.
Sure, on a shake, even on a shake, I would take Cool Whip over it, but. I guess the consistency, like if you wanted to stay, if you wanted to stay on longer, I guess you would put it on a milkshake. Yeah, Cool Whip, you just.
It's not a really good look for ice cream.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's more of an aesthetic thing.
Yes, aesthetic.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, man.
Like, ooh, I want Cool Whip just by itself. I never said that. On pie.
I mean,
sure.
Cool. Yeah. If you had to go Cool Whip or whipped cream by itself, I mean, Cool Whip has a taste.
True, but. It's something.
Better.
It needs to be on something.
Sure.
You know what I want right now? Some Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Just by itself.
Yeah.
No. But pie, the household, whether they're Christians or heathens, whether they have Cool Whip or whipped cream in the fridge. They're a bunch of bastards if they have whipped cream.
Why?
Because what did I just say? Pie requires Cool Whip.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of bastards if they say, oh, we got whipped cream. Fuck you. I'm leaving now. Honey, get your things. These people obviously have no class.
These people are not cultured at all.
Uncultured swines they are.
Well, what about you?
Thanks, Martha, for the dried out bird.
Martha.
This is the worst
Martha Stewart
ever. I just figured like there's a white family with the whipped cream in their...
Martha, how dare you?
Martha, Ted, it's been real. But me and the kids got to go. You guys have an aerosol whip in your fridge for your pie.
But you didn't stay for dinner. We're going to McDonald's.
The only thing I use whipped cream for is nipples.
It's on tits.
I can't really Cool Whip the titties.
You can Cool Whip the titties.
It's awkward.
But it's just gonna...
You can dip them in there, I suppose.
It's just gonna it's just gonna smear off, like drip off.
Dip your nipples in the Cool Whip.
I guess whipped cream does belong on titties. Because again, aesthetically, you want it to stay on. Yeah.
Make a decoration.
Like
a sundae with a cherry on.
Like Not Another Teen Movie, where fucking what's his name? Fucking Captain America.
Hungry.
He makes the banana split and shit, and he has like does he have the banana and is it where his ass is at? Yeah.
Yeah, his tailbone.
Yeah. That's a great movie.
I don't like Sundays.
Yeah.
Split.
That's a great movie. I love that movie.
If you haven't watched that movie, I recommend you do it.
Jenny's got a gun. Jenny Brick's got a gun. So run away from the pain. Speaking of gunshots, Ahmaud Arbery.
In that case,
What do you think about that one?
I don't know, man. He reached for the gun. So, self-defense, but jury says the otherwise, so...
Well, I mean...
A couple good old boys go in prison.
Give us an analysis of what you think about it.
I feel like we're getting boring with these politics here, bro.
No, we're not. We're just very quick on which...
We got through them.
Okay, cruise as much as you can, but what do you think?
I mean, was it wrong for them to chase him down? Sure, because they were uncertain that was the guy that was trespassing. And even then, you have to pretty much commit a felony or a misdemeanor. You have to see it for yourself. And the in the in your what's it called, right in front of you. You can't just chase a dude down not knowing what happened. And then a scuffle occurred. There was a shotgun. It was a shotgun, right?
It was I think it was a shotgun.
Shotgun was involved.
It was a long rifle.
Yeah, it was a rifle or a shotgun. One of the two. And I think Arbery,
Ahmad,
Starberry, Ahmad, reached for the gun, and all of a sudden, clack, clack, he got popped. What happened before that? I didn't really see the video. We don't really got all the video. At least I didn't see it. So, you know. I mean, I can see both ways, though. That one, I'm not like clear and cut, but I can see where I would say somebody reached for the pistol or for the gun. Self-defense. Well. Unfortunate regardless. You know, whether or not he was doing something felonious, I don't think he was. I said I don't think he was.
Felonious. That's just a funny word to me. Felonious.
I don't think he was. May or may not he been trespassing. I don't know.
Jeez, you almost gave me a stroke with that fucking
May
sentence.
or may not he be trespassing. Talking like a Georgian man.
Okay.
Your Honor, he may or may not have been trespassing that day.
Okay.
That's not enough for me to chase him down, but these fellas, these good old boys, thought that they should serve up some justice, and well, they put themselves in a bad situation where shit could have gone sideways. It did. Now they're going to prison for a good while. So unfortunate for every party here. The black boy's dead, and the good old boys are behind bars. The Dukes of Hazzard did not have a good day that day.
It kind of reminded me of like Derek Chauvin.
No, the other ones.
No, it kind of reminded me with like Derek Chauvin in the sense that it was ignorance. It was they weren't what was the word that I used before with Chauvin? It was negligent. They were negligent.
Heroic.
They were negligent. The McMichaels.
They weren't cops.
The McMichaels were negligent. I think I'm not sure if it was the dad. I think the dad was a retired cop, but
still doesn't make you a cop.
Laws change, and a lot of things change.
Yeah, you can't be hung down. And old black boys down the street. You know?
So let this be a cautionary tale. I hate it when people say, "Well, we're okay." So here's the thing with the Second Amendment, right? The Second Amendment with the right to bear arms and right to protect your property and all that stuff, right? It only goes so much. I don't believe that people should be out here fucking playing hero. If anything, this is a cautionary tale that you don't go out here and you don't take justice into your own hands. You don't play cop. You got to mind your business. The McMichaels thing, it wasn't their property. It was the other guy's property, and he had a camera, and he was telling them, hey, they're breaking in, and they wanted to be heroes and be like, well, it's not going to happen in our fucking neighborhood. So then they went out to, hey, boy, what are you doing here? And all this fucking nonsense, and they went looking for trouble, in other words. They easily could have stayed in their house. They easily could have said, fuck it. That ain't my fucking business. Fucking, I'm gonna stay here and fucking watch my fucking football. At the time, there was no football, right? Because it was the fucking lockdown. But it's very easy for them to say, it's not my business. That's somebody else's business. Let the cops handle it. Or if they did want to go ahead and play fucking hero, they could have said, hey, you know what? We're going to call the cops. We know where he's at. We're going to call the cops. We're not going to approach him so he doesn't get scared away. So when the cops come, they can handle it. But they decide to play hero, and they decide that we got weapons and we can fucking citizens arrest, and it becomes a whole shit show. So for that reason alone, they never should have put themselves in that position, and they never should have put Ahmaud Arbery in that position. Ahmaud would still be alive, and they would not be in jail if they all just mind their own business, or if they just fucking let things happen. I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? And people don't like it. A lot of conservatives, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of conservatives, but some conservatives don't like it. They don't like the outcome of it because they're really strong in the Second Amendment, which I agree, because I'm really strong in the Second Amendment too. But there's a point where it's like, oh, that's a bit excessive. We can't have everybody with guns out there fucking playing hero. I mean, they're not heroes. They're just, you gotta protect your within your own little house and your family within your house, within your domain. Can't go out, be out there.
Well, then you're against open carry.
Huh?
You're against open carry.
No, I'm against open. I'm for open carry.
You said in your home.
Yeah, but in your home or you and your family. I'm not saying you have to go out there and be fucking playing hero.
On you though.
Yes, in case anybody tries to test you. You at the street. You're not. There's a difference. No, there's a difference between. No, there's a difference between having open.
Technically,
no,
they had all the right to be there as well.
Now, again,
in the street.
I do have a problem with open carry. If you're a stupid motherfucker who carries his fucking gun and decides, well, what fucking trouble am I gonna look for today? Let's say I hope somebody fucking comes and tests me. Then you're just an asshole with the gun because you're not really for protecting yourself. You want to encounter a situation and you want to kill somebody, and that is not protecting yourself. That's being a murderer.
People made for Kyle Rittenhouse.
But that's being a. What do you mean?
A lot of people said that.
What?
That he was out there looking for trouble.
Yeah, but we just said he wasn't. We just.
No, I'm saying what they say. They're
But
making an argument for that. Why was he out there?
No, but we already debunked why
We didn't
Kyle Rittenhouse was up. Well,
that's what their argument is.
Yes, but
I don't believe it. I'm just saying it's still the argument they have, though.
But you can't make that argument because you already know that he wasn't out there doing that.
I mean, they still say, well, what was a kid doing out there?
He was out there doing security in the business, so nobody would break in the business.
Yeah, but some people say that's the guys for.
Yeah, but the people who say that don't know about it. They don't know about it though.
Why didn't you have a gun?
No, you know what, dude? I'm convinced that people. It's not that people don't know about it.
20 seconds, go.
I'm convinced that people don't. It's not that they don't know about it. They know about it. They just like the negative. They just like to fuck with people. They like to fuck with people and they like to troll and they like to say, no, well, he was out there fucking looking for trouble. It's like, no, you bitch, you know he's not out there looking for trouble. You just want to fucking make this argument because you just fucking, for some reason, you just want to make this fucking argument.
Look here, even if it was looking for trouble, that's not illegal to look for trouble. You know, it's not a good move. It's not a smart move, but it's not illegal to look for trouble. Same way you're at the bar. You're hoping for a dude to fuck around and find out how good your jiu-jitsu is. Catch me on the floor. Hey,
but if you do kill the person, you do go in trouble. It is a crime.
Because what they do though.
What?
Are they threatening your life? Because now you have all the right to use your.
Yeah, but if you said you're out there looking for trouble,
I was like, I hope somebody puts my life in jeopardy. Now I can use my gun.
See, but then in what context are you using your gun? Because if you fucking bust out your gun and he starts running and you shoot.
No. Once he starts running, that self-defense argument's over.
Okay.
That's not self-defense. That's just, once he turns around and runs, that's not self-defense. Mm-hmm. That's just hunting.
But neither is you hunting. Neither is you looking for a
He's
for
got
a
a skateboard. He's about to swing. Oh no. Boom. 1 to the chest, 2 to the chest, 3 in the head, 4 in the nuts.
See, because
keep shooting them.
Then it becomes different. It becomes different if you're at the bar and somebody comes in with a gun and they're like,
"Oh, no, I'm saying, fisticuffs. I'm not saying gun here.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, hey, I'm looking for a fight today. I'm just gonna sit here, kind of be a dick, and hopefully somebody takes the first swing because now it's not assault, it's self-defense.
Not if you initiate.
No, you're not initiating anything. You're just being a kind of a dick. You're not trying to start a fight.
Then you
subconsciously.
Then you initiate it.
If you kind of look at a guy weird and he takes offense to it, that's not initiating a damn thing.
That's still assault, though.
It's not looking with your eyes.
No. It's still assault if you decide to fucking beat the fuck out of him.
Oh, I mean, you gotta calm down. Not saying one punch and then all of a sudden you're just gonna bludgeon the guy. No. Well, once you get a fisticuffs, hey, I got in a little scuffle. I got my victory for the night. I'm good. Who started it? He did. Everybody attest to that? Yeah, that guy punched first. It's like, well, you fucked around and found out with the wrong guy. 1 punch, 2 punch. If he takes it like a bitch, you got to stop.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you already go with the mindset that I can't wait for somebody to fuck around with me so I can fuck them up.
Is that illegal though?
It is illegal.
Why?
It is illegal if you go with that mentality and then you do something.
Have to act out.
Yeah, but subconsciously you're thinking that, right? So when you get to the spot and then it happens because in your head you're already thinking of it. So then you manifest it. You start thinking about it and you're gonna cause it. If you really want it, you're gonna cause it.
Yeah.
And then
starts it?
Well,
by the letter of the law, whoever starts it
no,
first
but because you can
legal party.
You can what's it called? You can say something or you can do something that provokes them.
You can disarm it. I'm not saying you can't disarm it or.
No, you can. Like, let's say you're one of those people, right? Fucking, I can't wait till fucking somebody fucks around, does something stupid and fucks around and finds out, and then you go, and then
not assault.
No, what?
Saying something's not assault.
No, but you can say something and then they can be, and then if they get mad at you for that, and then you get towards them and you get aggressive and you start like,
no, you're not getting aggressive,
and
you're passive until the first.
Yes,
punch.
but if you are close to him and he feels unsafe, he can push you and tell you, hey, get fuck away from me, and then you go and you say, oh, he fucking
battery. He can't punch me.
You know, he fucking told me. Well, you can't be too close to him. So in a way, you initiated what you were supposed to say.
Passive. My
if you're the one
that you're passive.
No, yeah, but if you're the one who's being the asshole,
looked at him like a dick.
But if you're the one who's being the asshole, and then you look like the aggressor, people around are gonna be like, no, that guy was a fucking aggressor. He was telling them shit.
Look like you're a passive person.
Again,
that's why you gotta look for aggressive people.
But it all.
Don't be picking on the fucking nerd and shit, hoping the nerd fucking. Look at the douchiest guy there who is looking for a fight, and you happen to be a guy that also wants to look for a fight.
See, but
dynamite on a match.
Don't you see the flaw in that?
No.
Yeah, because you're saying that
you know how some dudes are easily triggered by anything?
No, I know, but you're saying, but that's wrong.
You didn't even say, "Excuse me, what the fuck did you say to me?" Oh,
but
it's about to be a party.
But you see where that's wrong, though. I mean, it's funny.
I'm not saying it's ethically correct.
Fucking hilarious.
I'm saying it's not illegal.
I wouldn't mind going to the bar and seeing two dudes fucking duke it out like fucking idiots. I mean, that's
I'm not saying
cool.
It's ethical. I'm just saying it's not illegal.
Look, man, if you're gonna fight, do it for money. Don't do it just to be a fucking idiot.
I don't know, man. You used to say I'm looking for a fight.
Don't do it.
I've heard you say that. Yeah, I've heard you.
I'm looking for a fight if it involves money.
You've been in a bad mood
if
before.
It involves money.
I've heard you be in a bad mood before and go to like somewhere. It's like, man, I hope somebody fucks.
When I was fucking 21, 22,
Sorry,
fucking 20.
Child?
20.
Is that a child?
You might as well be. Shit.
There you go.
You might as well be a fucking child at fucking 20, 21.
Saying,
what?
Your Honor, guilty.
Again, well, yeah, I was like fucking 21, 22. Huh?
Was that illegal?
No, because I never fought anybody.
Yeah, because
we didn't fucking
hang around like fucking nerds and shit, dude.
Well, no, we
go to the comic book store and said, I fucking hope somebody finds out. Excuse me, sir. It's like, that's my Yu-Gi-Oh card. What the fuck you say to me? Shit's mine. That dark magician over there, that's mine.
Give me a reason to unload on you, you fucker.
I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up, Mom. He's 5'8" male and he's being aggressive.
But yeah, dude, I mean,
I'll pick up a fight at a comic.
It's fucking hilarious.
Jesus.
It's fucking hilarious, but at the same time, it's like, it's not right. You shouldn't go with the intentions.
Unethical.
Yeah, you shouldn't go with the intentions of doing that, because then, yeah, you're at fault if you do that. The energy that you put out is the energy that you're gonna receive back in. That's just the way of life, dude. But yeah, man, Rittenhouse, Aubrey, what else? Football. Okay, give us your football. You want to get to football so fucking quick? Go for it.
Sure. What about football?
God dang it. What about football? What about
you
football?
brought it up, you idiot.
What about football?
Let's talk about football.
You wanted to talk about football.
I did it.
Oh my god, you've been bitching about football all fucking
you brought it
episode.
Up. Like football, and then you're like, Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay, outsider. You're gonna fuck around and find out.
See how he's aggressive? See how he's aggressive?
Oh, god dang, son. Okay, fine.
Ask me away.
What about football? What about the Thanksgiving games? Because right now the games are still going on.
Are they?
Yeah.
How are they still going on?
It's Sunday. The games are going on right now.
You said Thanksgiving games.
No. I said right now there's games still going on.
Yeah, of course.
So let's talk about the Thanksgiving games.
It's Friday.
It is fucking Sunday.
They know you fucking upload this shit on Sunday. We don't have to.
We are talking about Sunday. That's why I said right now it is Sunday. There are still games going on. So let's
I've
talk
always
about
been
the
against that little fucking future talk, man. We're filming on a Friday. We drop it on a Sunday. Let's take down the
But
fourth
by the
wall here.
time they
Let's take down the
watch
fourth
it,
wall here.
if they watch it on a Sunday,
They're not watching it on a Sunday. They're watching football. Jesus Christ. Most
No,
people
they're
don't watch it till
not.
a Monday or Tuesday. Dude. Let's be realistic.
Okay. So, well, we don't know what the outcome of the fucking games are
They could
right
be
now.
watching this for fucking 5 years from now, and they don't really give a shit what day it is. Let's end this today. Today on November, 26th?
We're talking about football, right?
26th
Okay.
is the day we destroy that fourth wall and say today
We're talking
is Friday.
We're talking about
Yesterday
football.
was Thanksgiving. God damn it.
We're talking about we're talking about football,
I
right?
fucking hate pretending like we're fucking
We are talking about football, right?
fucking Marty McFly over here in his fucking almanac.
We're talking about football.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yesterday was Thursday games.
We can only talk about the 3 games that passed. Why? Because at the current time that we are at right now, the games have not started for Sunday.
Of course, it's fucking Friday.
And if they are watching us on Sunday, then that means the games are still in progress right now. So
if they
we
watch us
do
on a
not
Tuesday?
know. And if they're watching us on a Tuesday, then we know what the fucking outcome
We
is
don't know
now.
the
But
outcome
not
of the
now.
game.
Right now, we don't know.
So if we film this on a Sunday, we should know the outcomes of these games.
Not necessarily.
Are we fucking filming this at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Probably. Or even
fuck we are?
Even if you were filming it at 2, and then you
would
by
know the
time
morning
you-
games.
You would
You see where the flaw in
probably
the argument is.
No, but you wouldn't know the afternoon games, and you wouldn't know the
You
Sunday
would
night
know the
games.
morning games.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know.
You
the
would
other
know the majority of the games on Sunday. There's
Not
only
a
fucking 4
majority.
afternoon games.
Not a majority.
Majority.
No, because you still have the 4 afternoon, then you have the Monday night.
There's like 9
Then you have the
fucking
Monday
morning
night.
games and like 3
There's
afternoon
not
games.
9 morning games, dude. There's like 4 or 5.
There's not 4 or 5.
There's like
I can
4 or
look
5
right here, right now.
There's 30 teams.
I
that
have fucking NFL Sunday ticket.
30 teams play. There's how many teams? 32 teams,
Sometimes,
right?
guess what? There's only 3 afternoon games. They usually suck.
No, not usually.
I can go on the fucking ESPN app
The-
right now and find out week 4.
The 115
For
game
example.
is always the best game.
Trash.
America's game of the week is always the best game. Like, for instance, this week, the America's game of the week is
WEAK.
America's game of the week is the Rams and the Packers.
We all just agree that the whole living in the future thing is stupid.
Rams and the Packers. It's the game of the week this week.
We're just saying here, man. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
6 morning games, 3 afternoon games, Monday night game. Boom, boom. Argument settled. Majority of the games are in the morning.
Anyways, so let's go. 3 games.
3 games, what?
Thanksgiving. What happened? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, so shitty game in the morning. Lions and Bears.
Nobody watched that shit. Nobody watched that shit. Jared
Justin
Goff
Fields
got
versus
benched.
Jared Goff in the most fucking atrocious game of all time. The
Didn't he-
0-10-1 Lions versus the fucking 4-6 Bears.
Wasn't Jared Goff benched?
I don't know. I don't care.
I think he was benched, dude. I don't even think he
the
played.
shit about the Lions, man.
Okay. Well, they almost won. 16-13. It was a very close game.
Against the fucking Bears. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
I'll touch and go on the Saints and Bills.
Why do you want to
blowout.
touch and go? That was the last
That was a
game.
blowout. Because that was a blowout. Nobody gives a shit about that one.
Dude, I actually have something to say about that one.
You can bring that up when it's your time.
Okay, hurry up.
Blowout. Josh Allen to Dawson Knox. Amazing combo. Shout out to Dawson Knox. You're amazing. But the game of the week probably, even though it's Friday, it probably will be the game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys versus the Oakland Raiders? OT went down to the field goal kicker, Daniel Carlson.
Well, I just want to, before you keep going on that, I just want to say that doesn't make it the game of the week. On paper, the game of the week is the Rams and the Cowboys. I mean, the Rams and the Packers because of record-wise, and they're
The game of the week as in excitement level. Exciting
performance of
exciting
the
game.
week so far right now.
And those both playoff potential teams.
No, they're not. The Cowboys playoff potential team.
Third place title.
The Raiders.
Very weak division. They're both very weak divisions at this point.
Okay, it doesn't matter about the divisions. It doesn't
Cowboys
matter.
can lose another 2 games straight. They'll still be in first place.
It doesn't matter about the division because the Cowboys are fucking 7-3
They're
or
7-4
7-4 now. So they're one of the top teams in the NFL.
They are not. They're literally started off super hot, and they are.
There was only 3-7 and team
They've
7 and 3 teams.
They've lost to all the AFC West teams.
Who?
The Cowboys, the Chargers, Chiefs, and Raiders. They still got to
Okay.
face the Broncos.
No. Because they had lost. They lost to the Buccaneers week 1. That was their first loss. Then they lost to. Okay. Then they lost to the Chargers. Then they lost to the Chiefs. And then now they lost to the Raiders. Yeah.
I know.
Okay. So, but
Fucking saying shit that you.
But they are one of the top teams, one of the top 5 teams in the NFL. So
Well, they're falling off the face of the earth.
well, that's yet to be seen. The Raiders pulled the upset. They were not supposed to win that game.
Sure.
The Raiders are not a team who we think is in playoff contention.
We are already in the playoff spot right now.
They're in the wild card spot. They're in the wild card spot.
Forget what
But
does that mean, sir?
I know. I mean, yeah, it is
Playoff contention.
Technically, it is playoff contention, but they're not.
11 weeks in, and we're in a playoff spot.
Hold on. Let me.
It's not week 3, sir.
I know. Let me
11.
explain. They are in playoff contention,
And we have a favorable schedule going.
but they're not a team who is favored to go into the playoffs. If that makes any sense, they're in there.
wild card spots.
They're in there by record, but it doesn't. But if you were to make a
I'm
bet,
sorry, sir.
But if you were to make a bet, it wouldn't be like
This was America.
they're not a sexy pick to make it to the playoffs.
Not anymore.
Because their record is atrocious. They're like what, like 5-6 or something, or fucking 5-5 or something. What are they?
We got a favorable schedule.
5 and something.
6-5.
6-5. You see, it's not. See, now
So is most of the fucking division.
now they're a little more respectable at 6-5. But before that, they were 5-5 or 5-6 or something. And it was ugh.
They were never 5-6.
Oh, 5-5, right?
They were 5-5.
It was 5-5. See, and that was like ugh. You know, it was like it's
Oh,
not.
I'm sorry. You
good.
just called the fucking Broncos the fucking favorites for the fucking AFC West, and they're like fucking 3-3.
The Broncos.
4-4.
The Broncos
They're the
fucked up.
Broncos.
The Broncos fucked up. No, the Broncos looked good in the beginning. The Broncos fucked up once
They
they
literally
lost.
beat nobody.
Once they lost Teddy Bridgewater.
They beat nobody.
They lost Teddy Bridgewater for like a week or 2, and then they got fucking. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. So the Broncos are gonna be out. It's gonna be fuck, dude. The Raid. Nah, I think it's gonna be the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the. It has to be the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the Raiders.
For what?
Coming out of that. I mean, coming out.
No one else is. The Patriots are.
I
pretty
don't.
Good, damn
You know what,
good.
dude? I don't want to see the Raiders are gonna make it to the playoffs because they're very inconsistent. I like their team.
No, I agree. They're Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I said that to a friend because I'm like, oh, there's no way in hell they're winning this game. But then 5 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, you know what? They might win this game. They're very Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
On paper, they're a good team. On paper, if you look at the roster, they're not a bad team. They're not a great team.
They're a Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
There's
Hyde.
greater
Their
teams.
offense can sometimes look like a fucking top flight offense, and the next week they look like they're fucking scrubs.
Yeah.
Derek Carr can throw for 400 yards one week and look like fucking he doesn't belong in a fucking football field the next. He's literally that meme where if Carr gets hit, he goes back to fucking factory defaults and shit. Like you hit the phone, the factory reset. That's fucking Derek Carr.
I thought you were gonna say factory to you. I was like,
I know. They hit the fucking factory reset button on Derek. In the middle of a game.
I don't like Derek Carr. I mean, not like as a person, right? Like as a person, I'm pretty sure he's a great person, but as like a player, I don't like him. I don't think he's a quarterback who can lead a team as a number. He's a good
He's
backup.
never had a number one guy though.
He's always had a number 1 guy.
Who?
Amari Cooper. He had
Had him for a year.
he had him for like 2 years.
Yeah, and he was rookie.
And he was actually pretty good. And then, but I don't know, Derek Carr just was a pussy at the time because it was when he came off of his injury.
2016 year was amazing.
It was when he came. Was it when he got hurt?
That was his third year.
What was the
Yeah.
year? What was the year he got hurt?
2016.
And then he came back and he was a pussy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
I mean,
with that.
you know. So I mean,
This
and he had
year
Amari
has
Cooper.
about to throw for another 4,000 yards.
And he had Amari Cooper.
Michael,
And he had Michael Crabtree. There you go. He had two
number
wide
two
receivers.
guys.
No, 2 wide receiver ones right
never
there.
had a Hall of Fame receiver.
Amari Cooper
Cooper's
was
Hall of Fame
pretty good. Was really, 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 really good.
Danny, did you watch Amari Cooper and how many times he dropped the fucking ball?
I don't know if you could blame it on Amari Cooper.
I'm sorry.
Amari Cooper looks like a fucking super. He looks Hall of Famer with Dak Prescott.
Does he?
Yes, he does. Amari Cooper's a fucking madman. Who else? Who else?
Did you watch the 2019 where he was turning fucking literally nobody I can remember?
Who?
Derek.
Derek Carr?
Literally throwing at nobody.
2019? Didn't he have Crabtree?
She was gone after 2017.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Then Crabtree went to Baltimore.
So then he had
Then he had nobody.
No.
And last year he had Nelson Aguilar as his number one guy.
I don't think Nelson Aguilar was the number one guy.
You see how he never has anybody?
No, he wasn't his number one guy. He had last year it wasn't him.
Who was it then?
It was
The goddamn Henry Ruggs. It wasn't Brian Edwards.
no.
It was fucking Nelson Aguilar. Hunter Renfrow, for as great as I think he is not even a number 2 guy.
No, he had Jared Cook. Jared Cook was his guy. Jared Cook is a fucking beast.
That's why he's played for like 14 teams.
He is a beast. He's good, but every
He's
time
so good that he's played.
but every time
NFL.
he's there, he's a fucking killer, dude. He's
he
a
has
killer.
2 good games and then he just.
Jared Cook was a killer with Titans. He was a killer with the Rams. He was a killer with the Packers. He was a killer with the Raiders. He was
He's
a killer with the
naming
Chargers.
every single fucking team in the NFL now.
No,
He's
just
so
those 5
good
teams.
that every team wants to fucking. You know what?
Because they use him, they're like, oh gosh, now we got to pay this guy. He's getting pretty expensive. Fuck that.
Travis Kelce gets paid.
Yeah, but Travis
Rock gets paid.
Kelce is he's like a fucking staple there, I guess. He's fucking
Every tight end that's
and they have
worth the shit gets paid.
they have cast. No, they don't. No, they don't. Not at all. No.
But there's not a lot of tight ends that are worth the
You know that tight ends, most tight ends don't even stay with their team. It's only like a handful of tight ends that ever stay there
because
too.
they're not as good.
No,
a la
there's some
Jared
really
Cook.
good. Look at Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham was good, and he was bounced off of fucking.
Jimmy Graham fucking fell off the fucking face of the planet.
No, Jimmy Graham was good. He was good in.
After he got hurt, he fell off.
No, dude, he fell off when he went to the Seahawks. That's when he fell off. Because for Green Bay and for New Orleans, he was a fucking killer too.
He had 2 1,000-yard seasons.
Jimmy Graham.
That's it.
Jimmy Graham.
Yep, that's it.
What else did he have?
A couple of
900s.
only 900. The rest below 800.
So I'm telling you. So when he was with Green Bay, he was a beast. Then he went to New
He
Orleans.
only had 400 yards at Green Bay.
When he was a rookie.
Rookie? Green Bay? He started with the Saints, dude.
Did he start with the Saints?
Yeah, he didn't play the Green Bay.
Oh no, yeah. You're right. I had it reversed. I was like, I thought he played with the Packers first, and then he went to the Saints. Okay, yeah, my mistake. That was my
Saints,
mistake.
he fell off.
That was my mistakes.
He had 3 great years. Is about it.
3 great years. So he had 2 good years in New Orleans, and he had a good year in anything above 800 is good for a tight end.
Is it?
Yes.
Is
Anything above 800, yes.
Is
Yes, because they do a lot of pass blocking too, and they do a lot of run blocking.
Let's
So-
look at Rob Gronkowski.
Well, Rob Gronkowski is not really. Rob Gronkowski also, he fell off towards the end.
Yeah, like for fucking what? Without Tom?
But without Tom, even with Tom last year, he wasn't.
He was hurt most of the year.
That's what I'm saying. He fell off
but
because
he's
he's
a-
always hurt.
Yeah, he's always hurt, but when he's actually on the
He's not
field,
really available.
he has 4,000-yard seasons.
4,000 yard seasons? You see?
The
You
rest
see?
were pretty goddamn close to almost 1,000.
You see? You see what I'm telling you?
Let's look at Travis.
Jimmy Graham had 2.
He had 2.
So it was. You see?
Gronkowski fucking always gets hurt, and he doubled that.
Who else? Travis Kelce, I guess.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1,000-yard seasons. He's about to have a 6th.
Yeah. Well, because that's fucking his most reliable weapon. That's Mahomes' most reliable weapon is Travis Kelce. People try and double team Tyreek Hill too much.
Well, yeah, there's always going to be a number 2 guy.
See, that's the thing. The thing is that the Chiefs have Tyreek Hill and they have Travis Kelce. It's unfair. That's super unfair.
So unfair that they drafted so well.
It's very unfair. But yeah, man,
Jared Cook never had a 1,000-yard season. Fun fact.
that is football.
He never had a 900-yard season. That's crazy.
Who?
Jared Cook.
Jared Cook. But the games that he did,
He never had a double-digit touchdown season. He never had more than 9 touchdowns. He only had 9 touchdowns once. He has a goose egg. He has 2 goose eggs, a couple 1-touchdown seasons, and a couple 2-touchdown seasons. That's crazy.
What
Jared
season?
Cook is shit.
What seasons were those though?
Which ones?
Because Jared
Bad
Cook,
ones or the good ones?
Jared Cook has lost it towards the end, but he was really good in the beginning.
Tennessee, his rookie year, 9 receptions for 74 yards and a 0 on the touchdown scale.
What was it?
974-0.
As a rookie, right?
As a rookie.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sophomore.
He wasn't used.
29, 361, and 1.
That's fine. Yeah, because he wasn't really regarded as a hype when he
His third
came out.
year, it was all right. 49, 759, and 3.
Yeah, towards the middle of the season, that's when he was at his best.
Last season, Tennessee, 44, 523, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Mediocre.
His emergence.
The Rams, first year, 51, 671, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Probably his best year, except for 1 year. Trashed next year. His last season in LA, 39, 41, and 0.
Uh-huh.
Trash. His first year in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers.
I think he was hurt a lot.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
His first year his only year with Aaron Rodgers, 30, 377, 1. Garbage. His second year in Vegas was 68, 896, in Oakland at the time. 68, 896, and 6.
That's good.
Decent. And his best year with New Orleans, 43, 705, and 9. That was Drew Brees. Drew Brees makes everyone look great.
There you go. So
Basically,
you basically just proved my point that your quarterback makes everybody look good. So Derek Carr has a problem where he cannot make people look good.
Derek Carr made him have his second best season. What are you talking about? You just destroyed your own argument.
No, you destroyed it because I told you. Yeah, but we just said that Drew Brees is a better quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback.
Yes, he is, but
He had his worst year with Aaron Rodgers.
but he was hurt. I'm pretty sure he was hurt a majority of the season with the Packers.
I remember
I'm pretty
him
sure he
being a bitch in
was.
Green Bay. I was like, fuck
Pretty
it, I'll
sure.
be here.
Maybe that was an attitude problem too. Maybe he didn't want to be there either. There's a lot of things that go into it.
Yeah, I remember
but if
Derek
he's
Cook
playing all
was
the
on that team,
games,
dude.
yeah. But see, that's his fault. That's his
So
attitude.
how's Jared Cook that good if he doesn't want to be there?
Well, not a lot of players want to be. Look at Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham's pretty good, but he didn't want to be in fucking Cleveland.
Who the fuck wants to be in Cleveland? Cleveland was supposed to be the
Baker
most hyped
Mayfield?
team. I'm pretty sure Baker Mayfield. Rams call him. Get me out of here, man. I don't want to be here.
Maybe.
Saying Cleveland was always Super Bowl bound, and it's like
Cleveland had a lot
got
of
all
hype.
this talent.
They
but
did have a lot
it
of talent.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see what these games hold for the rest of the day. Or whatever the fuck. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in football this weekend. Before we go, man, Joe Biden, man, apparently, well, not Joe Biden, right? But apparently there's this new strain of COVID out there that is coming out from South Africa. What are your thoughts on that?
Just another way to scare people
Scare people into what?
to giving up their rights and liberties
Why would they scare people
and
for
their
that?
balls. Because look, guys, you guys got to get vaccinated because there's a new variant out there, and I got to get my 8th booster of the year because COVID's still real.
Do you know anything?
Still dangerous.
Do you know anything about that variant?
I don't give two shits about any variant.
But did you hear anything about it?
Balls can suck this variant.
Did you hear
My
about
balls have the potential talent to suck things. Not get them sucked.
Wait, what?
My balls can suck things. Normally, the COVID variant can suck my balls, but my balls can suck that COVID variant.
I don't understand how does that happen?
It's like a variant, dude. No one understands. No one understands how this is possible. Just like my balls sucking things. It's amazing how things can change in the blink of an eye.
So my question is this.
Travel bans in Africa.
Yeah.
Racist or not racist?
No, I don't think it's racist.
It's not. It's a normal ban.
Honestly, think now.
Normal travel ban.
Now, here's what I think. All right, and you guys can say fuck what I think, right? But I'll leave you guys off with this. COVID is real.
No one says not.
And maybe this variant is something that you don't want to get. You don't want to get COVID in what's it called? In all, you don't want to get COVID at all. But I think it's very stupid, and this is where we see the hypocrisy. Where when we did have Trump as a president, and he did make the ban against the Asian countries,
China.
against China.
And the Muslim countries.
And the Muslim countries, this is where the hypocrisy comes into play. Where Joe Biden had said that it was that travel bans on other places was not going to work. That that you needed to have a plan, and that it was racist to have travel bans on these countries. And Kamala Harris said the same thing. and so and so and so and so, right? So forth and so forth. We gotta stop calling the fucking thing by its name. We gotta start calling it a CO vid or CO
Chinese virus.
CO spray or whatever, right?
Chinese virus.
Anyway, yeah, Chinese virus, whatever. We don't want to get fucking taken down off of YouTube.
I mean, the fucking Hodge twins say it all the time.
Oh yeah, Chinese virus. So back to this, right? So Joe Biden said that, right? He said travel bans are not going to help. That's not how you're going to get rid of the virus, of the Chinese virus, right? And now he's putting out a ban. So what I think is, I do think travel bans work, because it makes sense that if there is something going on somewhere and you don't want it to spread, then you stop that from coming over here. My only problem is
downright logical.
Yeah, my only problem is when you say that, when you say something so reckless like he did back then, and then you do it now it just proves that you lied.
You can literally say all you want about that, dude. Now it's okay because we have the best, most popular president of all time.
Right.
When the other one said, hey, vaccines are cool. We're working on it. Get vaccinated. I'm not taking that vaccine. It's a Trump vaccine. Not taking that. Kamala Harris like, I'm not putting that in my body. But quickly after that, a few months later, it's like, hey, everybody get vaccinated. All you Trumpers are not getting vaccinated? You know, all becomes sudden. It's not about being vaxxed. It's about who's telling to get vaxxed.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man, it's like being that one dude who tells a joke nobody laughs at, but then the people, another dude says a joke, everybody laughs. It's like, hey, I just said the same damn joke. Mm-hmm. No, you didn't. I didn't hear it. I literally just said it 5 seconds ago. You can't laugh when he says it. It's because he said it. The most popular guy, or the guy, the guy says it, then it's okay.
Yeah,
but I get it. It's political, man.
Yeah, man. So
political.
That's fucking crazy, man.
All the damn time.
That's crazy. Well, I do hope that Joe Biden does stick to his guns and he does keep the travel ban on, because we don't want that shit coming over here. And yeah, dude. I mean, that's where I'm at with that. Right now, I'm just for
fuck Africa.
No. Right now, I'm just for what's it called? For getting everything back on track and back to normal, man. We don't need any setbacks. So
it's been normal.
It depends on who you ask, man. But
liberals, but the regular folks.
See, and I don't want it to be like that. I don't want it to be like, well, if you ask fucking conservatives, it's all normal. If you ask liberals, it's not.
If you ask rational, logical people, it's normal. If you ask some wonky ass leftists,
but it's not
normal.
But it's not because people are.
I didn't say conservatives. I said regular people.
No. I know, but it's not because things still don't seem normal. Because you still have people with masks, and you still have.
Yeah, but that's fine. Whatever.
No, it's not fine. It doesn't
bug me
because everybody has to be normal. It can't be like, oh my god, like, and you still see signs on windows where it's like recommended, requiring you to wear a mask. And
you know what I do with that? Right here, buddy. I recommend that you take this. Oh, hold on, I got a second serving. Boom, right there.
But see, that's not. See, but then. That's you though. That's not normal.
I mean, fuck, 50 years ago, there was a sign that says no blacks allowed. What's your point?
My point is that
segregation's pretty normal.
50 years ago you had that, but then those things went away.
Things change, man. Yeah, and this eventually will go away too.
Well, again, that's what we want.
That's why you got to say it. Right here, buddy. Right here. Oh, you didn't see me the first time? Oh, see, right there.
But then how can you justify that? When numbers go up and deaths go up and all that stuff.
Numbers, deaths. Mm-hmm. I don't know anybody who's died. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, except one guy with the fucking shitty immune system. But he's going to die of anything. He's going to die of anything.
Wow, Jesus Christ, man.
But, one out of fucking a bunch of people I know ain't going to scare me.
Point to all this is it can't be where like, oh, well, in this case it did, but in this case it didn't. If you want things to go back as a normal... All I'm saying is that
stop politicizing.
We're getting back to normal, but at the same time, things are not normal, and you can't justify normality because you still have things like this happening. You know what I mean?
Ignore the things happening.
No, but you can't ignore the things that are happening. No,
there's nothing happening.
You can.
There's nothing happening.
No, there is things happening.
I don't see anybody fucking collapsing on the streets.
No, but people are getting sick though.
People have been getting sick for 1,000 years.
No, I know, but then you still have all these variants that are coming out.
Out of here.
You know what I mean?
I mean, fucking nobody tripped out when AIDS happened. They tripped out. But
Fuck yeah, they tripped out.
You didn't let me finish.
Trip out.
Didn't let me finish. They didn't trip out and shut down the country or shut down their generals.
Because they found out.
Hey, it's scary, but I'm still going to go fuck.
But do you know why?
Because they are horny.
No, because AIDS was not, HIV AIDS was not airborne.
Yeah.
This is
again,
airborne.
But people still had sex.
Yeah, but then they found out that you just got to wear a condom and you'll be fine. And then they found out,
people still weren't wearing condoms though.
But see, then
fuck it,
and those people got sick and they died.
A few people.
No, a lot of people died.
Africans did.
A lot of people died, even here in the United States.
Yeah, and again,
drug users,
and that is a fact. Facts of life. You die, you live, you're meant to die.
Yeah, but you die from being negligent.
Yeah, who cares?
Because you. What do you mean? Who cares? No,
it's not my problem.
It's not that, but it cannot be that it's not your problem.
Go ahead and be negligent.
But that shouldn't be it. See, but then there's different because now you're being negligent on your own.
Achoo.
No. Being honest here.
Yeah, I am too.
You can't be negligent. If you're gonna be negligent, you can be negligent on your own. You could be negligent with AIDS and HIV.
Sure.
Because the way you get that to spread to somebody else is a lot harder than if you were
in comparison. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
People still get the flu, and all of a sudden we have an all-time low in flus. Why? Because they don't record that.
I wouldn't say. Yeah, no, you're right about that. There is a lot of people getting the flu because the flu is still very much real.
More children die from the flu than they die of COVID.
See, but that's the thing though. That's the thing. You still have the flu and you have COVID.
No, I'm just saying, if more children die from the flu, historically, it's a very huge number when it comes to overall numbers of children dying. And you look at that number, but we didn't really do anything about it. All right, we got to shut down schools. We got to social distance.
No, but you did have flu shots.
No, yeah, but a lot of people still don't get flu shots.
But a lot of people do though.
A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. A lot of kids don't get flu shots. My point is, we never took the flu that seriously. In the sense of...
No, we did take the flu seriously.
In the sense of, we got to really fucking do a lot of riffraff to really protect these kids. Nah, they were still fucking eating boogers and fucking playing dodgeball. Now it's like, oh, we got to social distance. We got to wear masks. We got to celebrate the LGBTQ flag. We got to do a lot of this nonsense.
What?
They do. Oh, that teacher says, hey, I don't have an American flag in my classroom, but we got that LGBTQ flag over there.
That was like fucking 5 months ago.
And so was COVID. It was like 2 years ago. What the fuck is your point?
Well, because COVID keeps mutating. That's the thing. That's the thing.
What they want you to think.
No,
man.
but
don't let them get in your head rent free.
No, because that's
live your life, man.
Because that's a real thing, though.
Go lick buttholes, man. Live your life.
Hey, man, all I'm saying. No, but what I'm saying is that even the flu has always been a thing. People don't like getting sick. And I don't think you should be getting sick, right? If you're out there, whatever, if you can protect yourself, protect yourself. That's all I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that it's very hard to get back to normal when you have two sides going at it with different points of views.
Yeah, so you gotta relax.
No.
More people relax.
I think
there's no more sides fighting with you.
I think both sides.
We have homies that are liberals. You know what? How was that game though? Good game.
No, but
stay away from politics.
But what I'm saying is that I think we need to find our common grounds in what is going on right now with this. With this whole.
My liberal friends.
What?
There's a girl with a fat ass walked by. Whether you're conservative or liberal, hey man, that girl had a fat ass, right? Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Common ground, sir.
Common ground.
Ignore the politics. Don't let it divide you. Don't be a vaxxer. Don't be an anti-vaxxer. Hey, you want to get vaccinated? Cool. You don't want to get unvaccinated? You want to be unvaccinated? Cool. You like Joe Biden? Cool. You hate him? Cool. Doesn't affect me. We're still good. You're adults, even if you're kids. Play with Timmy. Play with Billy. Doesn't matter. Politics don't matter. That's how they divide. Divide and conquer. I don't give a shit what you think. Hey, your girlfriend's a whore. Hey. No, she's not. Once it takes it personal, now I care. Hey, Julie over there is unvaccinated. That's cool. I'm still going to fuck Julie. Whatever. You know, she's vaccinated. Cool. I'm still gonna fuck Julie. You see how that works?
Yeah, that's all I wanted you
Common
to say.
ground. I still want to be inside Julie's snatch.
That's what I wanted you to
Vax
say.
or unvax, I could give two shits.
Because you know what, outsider, we have a very hard time opening you up when it comes to you're just like, fuck it, fuck it. I needed you to say something about this. I needed you to come out finally and be like, this is what I think. I think in this America, whether you're vaccinated or not, as long as you got a fat ass.
As long as you're not from Africa and you got a fat ass.
Well,
Just kidding, guys.
goddamn. Son.
Unless you're coming, you can be white coming out of Africa. You fucking
I
racist
know,
pig.
but
Jesus, I just meant because of the COVID variant.
no,
You fucking slime.
because you cannot be saying that about any ethnic region.
It's not an ethnicity, dude. It's a geographical location.
Yeah, but you can't say if you're anywhere. If you're not from
You know what's
Asia,
coming out of Africa right
if you're
now?
not from
COVID
Asia,
variants, dude.
If you're not from
Jesus
Europe,
Christ,
if you're
dude.
not from, you can't just limit it to a whole fucking region.
Travel bans, if they can do it, I can ban pussy coming out of Africa.
That's discrimination, my man.
So is travel bans, sir.
No, they're not.
Your Honor.
Travel bans are not. Well, this has been another episode of the Ugly
Bans on pussy.
Reality.
If you're coming out of fucking some bumfuck.
We just came out to the conclusion that the outsider does not like to have sex with African girls. So
White, black, or any other, it's gonna be a no.
we didn't say anything about color, dude.
I know.
I just said about
clarifying that
region.
for the audience,
Uh,
so they know, because I know how the
no,
audience
man.
likes the stereotype shit. You gotta
make sure you guys hydrate, drink your vitamins, and exercise.
hustle, loyalty, and respect.
And make sure you guys eat a bunch of food and stay nutritiously. What is it? Outsider nutritiously sound. No.
Sir, be count your micronutrients and be good.